Man. Hey, you ain't gonna get them all the time. These gentlemen are busy. You heard me? They're all busy. I tripped out, man, on how long it's been since we had a chance to vibe, collaborate, you know what I'm saying, be in your city. Without no further ado, hands down, you know what I'm saying, some of the illest brothers to do this thing, the Speedknot Mobstaz. You heard me?
Man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Young Turtle, Young Lifty, baby. What's down?
Man, chilling.
Hey,
Chilling.
tell me this, bro. Where in the hell did y'all get the name from, bro?
You know what? It actually was, because the Speedknot Mobstaz, man, really was how many? Like 16 of us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was a hip hop crew, and niggas was like, speed knots on, give a nigga speed knot.
For sure.
And I'm like, man, that's cool. We gotta put some gangster shit on this shit, though. You feel me? So I'm like, man, I thought it was like, man, mobs, speed not mobs. So we was like, yeah, that's it right there. That's how it was. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard, man. 16 cats. Y'all were like basically a bunch of MCs putting it down like Wu-Tang, a bunch of members, you know what I'm saying, come together. That's ill, bro. I thought the name was super unique. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what a boys. I'm quite sure somebody asked y'all that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just never knew. I just thought it sounded dope as fuck. You hear me?
Yeah, the speed knots, put them knots on your motherfucking head.
Knots on your motherfucking head. Yeah, so one time in Chicago, bro, what was it like coming up in that space as a youth, being in Speedknot Mobstaz that early on, pursuing the music career, you know what I'm saying? But to go from 16 down to but the few, but the couple, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, just like the dog pound, you feel me? How Snoop them is, we represented on the national side of it, but it was more of us, you know what I'm saying? Different groups within the crew, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
Right. That's dope, man. So I got my first whiff for you gentlemen, of course, like outside of the state, like most people, through hearing you guys on Twista shit, you feel me? And a bunch of other dope artists as well. I heard on, a couple projects of his, right? But I really had a chance to tap in later down the line. We collaborated, you guys, on my independent release of Can I Burn. But we're gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back to that. You know what I'm saying? I wanna know at what point do both of you, do y'all knew like I got this shit. I got a career in this shit. We'll put the fire underneath your ass. Both of y'all to be like, man, I know I got this shit. I got a fighting chance this shit for real.
Tell them, sir.
Wow. That's a great question.
That's a good ass question.
You know what really happened, like what made us so tight and what made us really go hard at it was each other. Like we had a lot of interesting battles in the crew, you know what I mean? And it wasn't like a superiority thing, you know what I mean? Like this guy better than this guy,
right?
Iron sharpened iron, you know what I mean? So we knew we had the goods, we just had to deliver.
Straight up. Hey, growing up in Chicago, what was that like for you gentlemen in a pursuit of your careers? You know what I'm saying? Did you cats know each other like middle school, high school? Like, how did that go? Like, what was that for y'all?
Well,
it's crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, me and Fo, we in the same gang. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We 4-quarter hustler vice lords. You feel me? So that was that.
Right.
With Turtle, with Twista, I met Twista battling, man. On some hip hop shit. I was talking shit with one of my guys in the car, a couple of my guys. I'm like, man, that nigga Twista, man, that fast shit, man. I'm like, nigga, I should do the slow flow, man. I'll kill that nigga. Woo, woo. So Fiend, what's crazy, Fiend? We ride to smoking. These niggas pull right up on the next to us, man, riding down the street.
What?
So my man like, they go Twista right there. What's up?
What's him?
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, what's up? I'm like, nigga, I ain't scared. And like, I roll the window down. I'm like, man, what's up? Draw on the battle. He's like, what? He's like, all right, pull over at the gas station.
Straight up.
And one of our other guys who were folk on the hustler was with him.
Straight up.
So they all pull up in there. So he like, man, if you whack, I'm gonna let you know. I was like, all right. So I bust one. He like, oh, okay. So he get out the car. He busts one. I go back. We go back and forth about 2-3 times. And I'm like, man, you know, I ain't sweating your dick and then I ain't trying to get on with you. I'm just letting you know other niggas in Chicago can rap too.
For sure.
And that was it. So
crazy.
A couple months passed, you know, I'm going around the city telling everybody I fucked Twista up.
I know that.
So we in the studio, happen to be one of his best friends in there with us that day. He like, you fucked Twista up. I'm like, yeah, I fucked that nigga up. So he was like, hey, so y'all be in the studio a lot? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you gonna be here tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, we here all week. He's like, all right, I'm gonna come through and fuck with y'all. I said, cool.
Right.
Man, we come up there the next day, Twista and them sitting up in the studio. I'm thinking they want to get down on some fight shit or something, right? So I come in with the Mad Dog and shit like, you know, what's up?
Mugging.
Right. So niggas was like, man, what's up? What we gonna do? So when we got to battling, rapping back and forth for hours and shit, fam.
Wow.
So after that, Twista was like, man, you know what? He said, man, I want to start a crew on the west side. You feel me? MCs and shit, I want y'all to be down. And it kicked off from there. That's
crazy, bro. That's crazy. Man, put up on some Wild Wild West shit. You heard me? Draw your guns. You know what I'm saying? Battle the man at the red light. Boy, you wild. Wow.
Yep.
And then that type of confidence was reeking off you to when that's what it was. You feel me? Hey,
yeah.
I always thought it was, you know, kind of unique. You know, like you say, you growing up with some brotherhoods out there that you mentioned. And, you know, we didn't have that. We just got wards, you know what I'm saying, down here in, you know, New Orleans, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just thought that was wild, man. You know, my uncle, my mom shipped me out there when I was a kid. You know, I was 14. I had to learn the hard way when I got out there. I didn't know about, you know, these type of brotherhoods, these type of conglomerates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I learned the hard way, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But as I roamed around the Chicago streets, I saw it on the walls and I started identifying, you know, the gentleman was where and here. And, you know, up, you know what I'm saying? I kept my head straight the whole time, you feel me?
Right.
You know? Hey, man, I'm quite sure not only myself, but, you know, a lot of fans out there, a lot of supporters are very, very happy that you did take the initiative to introduce yourself to T like you did, you know what I'm saying? And being able to get the collaborations you gentlemen did, you heard me? Because you guys made some real hella funky music, you know what I'm saying? And that was just ill, I'm saying just ill, bro. And I, along with the lines of, I can't think of the group right at this moment. Damn, Crucial Conflict, right?
Yeah.
Crucial Conflict.
Shout out to Crucial.
Yeah, shout out to Crucial Conflict, you heard me? I just thought it was ill, bro. I had a chance to come out there as a kid. I was out there when En Vogue dropped Hold On, you heard me?
Right.
You know, that was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maywood as a jit, you know what I'm saying?
Are you was in Maywood with it?
Maywood, man, you feel me? On 9th Avenue in Washington.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. I had a chance to see a lot of wild shit. Yeah, bro, been from New Orleans. So it made me appreciate the music off back when I came home, before I had a chance to meet y'all. I was just signed recently, like to No Limit. When I think, no. When I first got a work for y'all was in 1994. Right? But I got a chance to get another work for y'all like more like 98.
Right.
And I was signed No Limit at the time, but it made me appreciate the culture. You heard me? Like I caught on to a lot of things more just being a kid from the South, hearing y'all. I was there and seeing some things for myself. So I could, I could identify some stuff, man. So growing up, like in the community, like y'all had, you know, pursuing the music. I mean, just period though. What was it growing up in Chicago like for y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like compared to now, but what was it like growing up there for y'all?
Man, it was crazy, man. Like as far as like musical influences, we listened to some of everything.
For sure.
Because we was right here in the Midwest, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But we still operated up under our, you know, our structure. It was a little different than like, say like, you know, if you from New York, they got little cliques and crews. We was in a gang, you know what I mean?
Literally.
So the music that we listened to probably was some music to drive by, some Scarface, you know what I'm saying? Something to set the mood when you at the table and you doing your thing, one, two.
Yeah.
But still though,
we was hip hop
get away
too.
from that. Yeah, we still was in our backpack mode too. I listened to a lot of Gang Starr, a lot of Cool G rap, you know what I mean? I listened to some No Limit, you feel me?
Right.
You was listening to everything.
You saying a lot, you know, you just had theme music for your everyday activity.
Yeah, I mean, I was mostly on, I was Scarface crazy, man. And you know what I'm saying? NWA and shit, but then I fucked with Rakim. I fucked with shit, the UMCs, all that shit. But you know how it is when you with your, you know, when I'm with my niggas on our little move, niggas like, man, turn that shit off, man. Turn that face on. Put that cube on. Cut that motherfucking brand Nubians off, man. We don't want to hear that shit.
See, y'all grew up enjoying hip hop, period. So and then they had cats within your brotherhoods that was strictly on that type of time.
You know
what I'm saying? So that's what still have y'all doing it today. Evidently the passion, because you enjoy hip hop then, you know what I'm saying? Like as a whole. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Us being in the Midwest, you know, we getting it from both sides, you know what I'm saying? So we loving it, you know what I'm saying? We love all hip hop as long as that shit sound good.
Tell me this here. What area are y'all from in Chicago?
West side.
The west side of Chicago. Me and Lift and Maze live like in a 4-block radius.
Yeah.
Wow. That's hard.
And we used to be in gang. We used to be in Maywood all the time because Foles ran Maywood.
Right? That's crazy. Look, I used to see all types of stuff going, trying to get the little Caesar's pieces, trying to get home safe. You feel me?
Yeah.
First day I got there, man, this older cat named Carlos, man. I don't know if he's alive or not. You heard me? The boy was older, but that boy said, "What you want, box, fool?" I said, "Box." I'm looking for the boxing gloves. You heard me? Boy, lift me up. I'm a jet, bro. Dude, like, what the fuck? I done myself into. It's treacherous out here. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rest in peace, my Uncle James, man. I stayed with him. Shout out to my cousin Sean, you heard me? And then I used to go to Bellwood by my Madeira. By Madeira, I used to go to Bellwood, you know what I'm saying? Walk to Bellwood, I ride my bike to Bellwood. I end up copping me a stolen bike out of Cicero, you feel me? That let you know I was out there, you feel me?
Yeah, you was out there. Yeah.
You was real close. You was real close to us too.
Yeah, I was in the thick of it, you feel me? I was there when your boy, I can't think of the dude, he bought some goals for Garfield Park. That's when I was there. With the Sprite on the back, boy. You heard me? I let you know when I tell you I was Proviso East, homie. You feel me?
Are you was going to East too?
No, I almost, because I was out there, and then my mom was like, I might need to keep you out there. The city, New Orleans just was just vicious, you feel me? And mom was like, man,
man, when I went to my first time in New Orleans, I'm like, because we traveling, I'm like, man, I ain't really seen no motherfucking city like Chicago, man. We fucked up out here. Man, I went to New Orleans, I'm like, man, these niggas here, shit.
It's another type of serious, and I ain't bragging, it's another type of serious, bro. I ain't never seen something so hospitable. I always use the same line. It's a place that's so hospitable.
Yeah.
You'd be so lucky to end up in a hospital too, bro. You feel me? But Chicago has always been known, the Windy City, always been known for I believe, the second largest city in the United States.
Yeah, the third, I think. Yeah, the third largest.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. y'all fact check. Y'all tuning in, don't fact check that. You ain't gonna beat my head about me. I'm chopping up with the homies and I'm wrong about that shit. You feel me? So
no, you know, it be going back and forth. Yeah, but yeah, it was third.
No. I'm telling for the listeners, the viewers that's tuned in, don't beat me in the head because I'm chopping it up with y'all and I might be wrong on the facts on that. You heard me? But that's ill, bro. Love Chicago. Love Chicago, bro.
Yeah, man, it's like we got love. We got plenty of love in New Orleans, man, and Baton Rouge and all that. It's just funny because it's like, man, y'all real hospitable and warm, but at the same time, it's dangerous, man.
Oh, I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we connected so much on the music like we did. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things are relatable. A lot of things are and that make us gravitate toward that too. You know what I mean? I mean, when you first got y'all before, right? What was the process right before getting that first record deal? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, a lot of hustling and shit. You know, we used to hold meetings though every Monday. You know what I'm saying? Everybody used to have to have a fresh new 16 or 20 bars every Monday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Twista, he kept us on that shit. You know what I'm saying? On the man, we're gonna, you know, tooling, you know, sharpening with iron, sharpen iron, goddamn it.
Love.
You know what I'm saying? So we was on that every day.
Right.
Every Monday we have our meeting mandatory.
Right.
So other than that, when we was doing that, man, we just riding around freestyling, hustling and shit. Yeah.
Straight the fuck up, man. I said, to this day, man, I'm just grateful for the opportunities. I remember pulling up out there. I still see us taking a picture outside the studio right before we went to the song when I was out there Windy Day.
Yeah.
I can see
I put one of them pictures up. Yeah. Yeah.
I can see it clear as day. That was an ill time, bro. Super humbling experience. I just love coming out there.
People still love that. People still be talking about that cut me, you and Twista did, man.
We just was on something. You heard me? You know, straight energy going to the room. Some young lions. You know what I'm saying? Put it down, and it was special, bro.
Yeah, because everybody was telling us, they was like, man, Fiend, that hook master.
Yeah. Hey, to this day. Yeah, you cats are super talented too, man. Super talented. And like to this day too, I thought it was dope, man, how y'all laced me for my Can I Burn independent project.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go. Hey, y'all did y'all thing, baby. You remember like y'all thing. And it was one of the cleanest tracks on there. You know, it was clean. I don't know who was mixing it, boy. Y'all did y'all thing on that, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. So
yeah, man. Yeah. Well, tell me, man, what are y'all working on in the process? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like what are y'all in the process of like doing hip hop then to now? Like where are you right now presently in hip hop? What's your connection? How y'all feel about what you're doing or just hip hop putting out music? What's the process right now? You know what I'm saying? Like being what I call adult hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Adult hip hop. Where y'all at with it right now?
Well,
so that's
like,
go ahead.
Don't tell him. Go ahead, Turtle.
No, you gonna kick it off.
No, it's like, cause see, Turtle more technical with it. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm just gonna we coming with the rhymes, and man, we just talking about everyday living. It's still the same, no matter what age you is, Fiend. It's like you still going through the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Trying to stay alive, trying to, feed your family, and stay out the way. You feel me?
Real shit. Hey, it's your man Fiend International Jones. I know you're getting ready to roll up, maybe hit the bowl, so forth like that. But as you take this Zaza break, I want you to keep in mind our sponsors, you heard me? Clean Green Cultivators and Simpson Genetics, you dig? For everything to do with the future with green. You heard me? So look, everything is groovy, like a big booty and a movie. So we're gonna get back to the show. You dig? Hey, man. If you just tuned in right now to Who Got That Fire, if you don't know no better, you're in episode 27. You are tuned in to Turtle, Banks, Lifty Stokes.
Yes.
Not motherfucking Mobstaz. You heard me?
Yeah. It's like, as long as you still outside, man, you can make this music, because that's what hip hop all about. See, one day, back in the days, I told Twista, because he used to do this old rapping about, one seat on the monkey bars, blowing me a kiss type shit. And I'm like, fam, the fast shit cool, but you got to talk about some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the Busta Rhymes and all them type of dudes, they cool, but that stuff gonna play out. The gangster shit is real life music. So that's gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? I knew that back then. You know what I'm saying? Look at Too Short. Look at Cube. Look at what they got the little project out now, the Mount West one. That shit hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as long as you're talking about everyday black people living, man, you can do this music forever, man. It's just like R&B.
I agree.
And plus, to add on to that, all the shit that we done did, all the shit that we done been through, we got stories forever to tell. You'll never run out of conversation. You know what I mean? You know how you sit in the barbershop, you just start talking it up about whatever the current event was and how it relate to the old shit.
Right.
That's all we doing now.
Just
bringing the old shit current and still how it relate to that.
The audience. That's it. How you connect with the audience? How you connect with the audience? How you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all still doing shows, y'all doing things. If y'all out there, catch y'all Speedknot Mobstaz show. You know what I'm saying? You're always touring and doing some things, but how you connected? Evidently, you're more on the technical and digital side of things, assisting the group on what's going on. Like, how are you tapping into the audience? You know what I'm saying? Like, where you at as a mature hip hop artist? Are you tapping in directly to the consumers for real? Are you marketing well? Have you mastered that yet? Of marketing?
I haven't fully mastered the marketing, but we just tap in through our old fan base as much as we can, through our social medias, through our radio connects. Any way that we can reach the people, we try to reach the people and let them know we still functioning with new product.
That's real shit. I'm gonna come back with you guys another time. That's where I'm at right now. I'm transitioning to this mature hip hop. I think I know exactly what to do with it outside of being assisted by the big labels and stuff. But
sure.
Yeah, I'm investing into that space to kind of secure another run of this intellectual property and this content. You know what I'm saying? To where the people really enjoy it, and you can facilitate the music in the space that can give them the correct visual to support what you're talking about.
Right. It's like, it ain't like how it was when you came up the way we was doing it, where you drop an album and you tour and chill for a year. It's like, for you to be relevant, you got to steady keep hitting them, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to steady be putting content on the ground, on the YouTube, whatever platform you're going off for. Really, you need it on all platforms. Keep hitting them with visuals. You know what I'm saying? Back we were shooting videos where videos was hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
Now you go shoot a video for a stack, 2G, look real good. So now you can just steady keep hitting them and do a whole album and make sure the whole album got a visual for every song. You know what I'm saying? And get with these internet radio stations and all of these. It's just a different platform, but it's basically still the same. You know what I'm saying? We think to go to radio back in the days, and now it's really the internet. Load up. Maybe you might do something or get some material that's viral and put your music to that, or you can go to TikTok, get one of your chicks, big booty chicks, to do a little dance routine.
Lifty, you gotta figure it out,
off
baby.
on TikTok.
Lifty, you gotta figure it out, baby.
You gotta
figure it out, baby. To get one of your big booty chicks. Yeah, Lifty. Yeah.
I was doing a little routine on it. It might spark something, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit. What is the latest project that you guys have out, or the latest single that y'all have out right now as a crew out here on the airwaves, out here on the digital world?
Oh, that's cool. Right now we got the Hit Me Late Night remix featuring the homie B-Lo from Do or Die.
Nice.
That's making a little noise right. And we also got a visual for that we waiting to drop. I'm just trying to go through a couple things first before so we can put it out there properly.
That's dope, man. I love when cats able to be a team and make it work. You know what I'm saying? It's all about everybody just playing their part to make it work.
Oh yeah.
And I love to see you cats still working together, you know what I'm saying, collectively as a group, one sound, one band to make that brand still stick hard. You feel me? Yeah, y'all heard that single is out. You heard me. It's available for all the Speedknot Mobstaz fan. Tap in, download. You can stream, but download. The download mean that you purchasing and mean that you're a serious fan. So make it count. Check in for real. You know what I'm saying? Check in for real.
On all platforms.
On all platforms, no doubt. You feel me? I think that you guys are motivational for a lot of cats that still want to pursue music. You guys are motivational for a lot of guys, a lot of young jits also still that just, you know, they grew up off of it and they still have these admirations, you know what I'm saying, to want to do music, pursue their thing from that Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Brother from Chicago that said, man, if you can't do nothing, at least shoot a viral. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've been on my ears ever since as an independent. You know what I'm saying? As an independent. What would you like to get more out of your music career or, you know, or business period in today's time? Like, what would you like to get more out of this year about, you know, about y'all as y'all checking in with y'all product this year?
To be honest with you, man, there's more money in this shit now than it was when we was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing getting printed up. Ain't no CDs. Label can't hit you with this was the cost of this and this and that. It's just free music. It's just in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Real shit.
Shit's just in the air. You know what I'm saying? So it's more money in this, man. So we trying to get the label started. You know what I'm saying? Mobtown Entertainment. Get a couple of these young cats. You know what I'm saying? On the label, we working with a couple dudes. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to really start something and do something big because Chicago, the Midwest, ain't never really had no big label. You know what I'm saying? The South had No Limit, Cash Money. LA had Death Row. New York had various. Ain't nothing really came out of Chicago from our community that really got there. And we want to be the first ones to do it.
Smart man. What's some wild shit that happened on the road? What's some of the wildest shit you think happened to y'all on the road? To this day, you be like, to this day, like, God damn, bro.
Well, I take the fifth.
Okay. What's the funniest shit that happened on the road? The funniest shit that happened.
I take the fifth again.
That's saying a lot from Brother Turtle.
Hey man, it's a lot of shit that happened, man. We didn't tow some clubs up. You know what I'm saying?
You should own one of them clubs out there after everything went down, huh?
Man, we had a little situation in Indiana, man, Fort Wayne. Some wild shit. Twista little brother, man, he trying to holler at one of the top niggas, that bitch or whatever. And dude, like, man, that's my bitch. And he got, you know, he on his little pretty tone. He like, yo, bitch chose me. You know what I mean? He like, man, but your bitch chose me. So nigga, the deck kicked up, man. We fought all them niggas in Fort Wayne. We was about 30 strong. It was us, the snipers. It was about 30 of us, man. We threw that club up, man. It's been so much.
All kinds of pimping.
Hey. Oh yeah, for sure that. Man. Hey.
That's wild. That's wild.
Man.
Shout out to Indiana, man.
A whole lot of good nights.
Whole lot of maggots.
I mean, I tell you, like, you know, Trench always be talking about, you know, when they ask him what was his most dangerous hip hop moment, he talked about when he came to Chicago when he had dissed Twista and he came to do a show and the whole place was there to whoop his ass. He had orchestrated that.
Who was this? Who was
Trench from Naughty by Nation.
Oh yeah.
Trench from Naughty by Nation. Yeah.
Oh, Chi-Town showed up.
Man, we showed up, Joe. That nigga was out there talking about some, hey, ho. We was like, no, we gonna whoop your ass, nigga. Hey, George Daniels had the calm us down, and we had a little summit the next day, had a meeting and squashed it and shit. Yeah. Man, but there's a lot of stuff, man. Man, Fiend, you know how that go, man, when you're on the road.
Hey, man, I can already tell this
Or
is not
when you catch somebody coming to your city, you know what I'm saying, that they talk some shit.
I can tell already that this is going to be interview one of many with the Speedknot Mobstaz. I can tell already, you heard me? Because I know they got some good ones. You heard me? Hey, before we get too late, I want to know, why don't you shout out your social medias, websites, where the people, the fans that, you know, my fans can tap into where y'all at and what you got going on.
Well, for me, you can tap in on me at Instagram at the number 4, Liffy Stokes. Or you can tap in at the Speedknot Mobstaz Instagram page, or tell them, Turtle.
Or Just Banks _4.
Yeah.
Y'all got any websites up yet with any merch?
Yeah, we got the Mobtown website up, but we still working on that right now.
For
you know what I'm saying? I got a Liffy Stokes page up, but we still constructing that right now, though. That's in the works. The domain's bulk, but we just ain't, constructed it yet.
Oh,
we got the Speedknot's Facebook. We got the Liffy Stokes Facebook, the Turtle Banks Facebook.
Yeah. And a Twitter. Liffy Stokes on Twitter. Speedknot Mobstaz on Twitter.
There you go.
Turtle Banks on Twitter.
Yeah, get with the good guys out here. You heard me, from the Shy on the West Side. You feel me? Tap in with all that good music. You feel me? That they're constantly putting out. They're constantly touring as well. You heard me? Play no games with the Speedknot Mobstaz. You heard me?
Yeah.
Live, man. It's live. I'm gonna be out there soon. I have a date on that. You know what I'm saying? But this is just dope, man. I'm happy to know you brothers are healthy, well, still kicking ass. You feel me?
Yes.
And you know what, Fiend? Fiend, shout out to our other mobster brother too, man. We can't leave B Hyperverbal out, man. He's still hanging in there too, making hell of a music.
Hey, yeah. Can't forget the fam. You hear me? You can't forget the fam. You feel me? Everybody's a bricklayer, you know what I'm saying, in these foundations like this. Yeah. Tell me this here, bro. Have y'all ever, when the do or die thing, I think it was a big whole, to me, where I was from, it was a whole big comparison, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out what, did y'all get a lot of blowback from that when y'all guys was out, you know what I'm saying? People couldn't figure who was who, y'all just, because y'all just was nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, did y'all get a lot of blowback from that?
No, because you know what, man? We all grew up together. Snipers, do or die. Like, me and Cole Hard from Crucial, we was rapping in basements and shit. We was 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? We all know each other.
Right.
Matter of fact, we all was part of the crew, the Match Crew. You know what I'm saying? With all the psychodrama, Triple Darkness, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We was all in the same little crew.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. See, I know there's a lot of more story, more detail to that. You know what I'm saying? And just in my wave, it's gonna be a little brand new to a few, but it's gonna be familiar to some. Before we check out of here on this first,
like, look, hey man, I'll tell you a story real quick. Like,
we gotta
AK from Do or Die, right?
Right.
He came when he had got the Pope Pimp track. He was like, man, he met us on Madison, and me and Color was in the car. And he like, man, check this out. I want y'all to hear this. And he had just the beat, and he kicked his verse. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, we thinking about putting JP on there. How do you want to ride in the backseat? And he was like, what y'all think? We was like, yeah, that's cool. He like, man, I'm thinking about putting Twista on it. What you think? We was like, yeah, that'll be tight. You know what I'm saying? And that was when T said, I'm going to twist my style up. And he came and he did the song, and they did the verse. Shit was on the radio, and the next thing you know, it was everywhere.
It was everywhere.
But before that, we couldn't get on, man. Like, they wasn't playing it. They wasn't showing us no love in Chicago, no Chicago artists, period.
Who got that fire?